Thank you very much, Fred, for doing this. And as you say, it's a very important evening. I just want to put on one disclaimer. I'm very proud of my time spent as a board member of the Canadian Blood Services, but I finished my term, and that came from the time that I sent the resume until now. So it's hard to keep up with resumes, especially so. But I'm delighted that Graham Sher, the CEO of Canadian Blood Services, is here today with JP Bedard. And let me say, but I'm still on trillium, so that's partly correct, so I'm good. The fact that this room is not full today, I shouldn't say anything about the people that are here, because it's like when I'm a rabbi and I complain about the fact that the synagogue is empty, I'm talking to the people that are there and they're saying, what's he bothering us for? We're here. So talk to the people who aren't here, but it's very hard to talk to the people who aren't here. The major problem we have with situations like this is that they are so horrific that people don't believe them. And we don't have documentary evidence because the people hide the evidence. I share with you a very embarrassing story about years and years ago. I don't know exactly how many, probably 5 or 6. I was invited to meet with the Chinese ambassador to Canada because he had heard that I was saying not nice things about his country's policies, and he invited me to go to China, and in the space of I don't know how long I would be there, he would show me that all these allegations about what was going on there in terms of organ harvesting was totally not true. So I was saying to myself, I got to be a total nutcase to go and come back saying, I toured the entire country of China in the space of 1 week, and I can tell you that I didn't find anything. Right, what does that mean? It's so totally ludicrous. He totally denied that anything like this was happening. P.S. A year and a half ago, the Chinese government announced that by this February, they will cease their practice of using the organs from political prisoners for organ donation. In other words, they actually admitted publicly, this came from Chinese officials, they admitted publicly that they were doing it, but they were going to stop it in 2 years. What bothered me more than their saying this was that nobody reacted. It's as if, oh, all right, they're going to stop being murderers in 2 years, yippee, yippee. Instead of saying, hold it a minute, you are now admitting to the thing that you denied up until now, and you're saying you're just going to stop it in 2 years? Where was the outrage of the world to say, this has got to stop now, not in 2 years? I don't know why people don't care. Is it because there's so many atrocities going on in the world that this is just one of the pile and they don't have time or the energy for it? We can't afford to let this happen. So our biggest enemy in all of this is not that the facts are not clear. And you will find from this distinguished panel tonight, which is absolutely a scintillating panel of great experts in this area, that the facts are beyond dispute. The challenge to us is what are we going to do with those facts? And it's a great pleasure to introduce for the opening presentation. We will have 3 presentations tonight. The opening presentation is from Ethan Gutman. He is an award-winning China analyst, human rights investigator, and author of The Slaughter. You've seen the book outside, Mass Killings, Organ Harvesting, and China's Secret Solution to its Dissident Problem. He has written widely on issues related to China in publications such as the Wall Street Journal, Investors Business Daily, Weekly Standard, National Review, World Affairs. He has testified before the U.S. Congress, the CIA, European Parliament, the United Nations, and actually will be testifying tomorrow in our own Parliament. He was formerly a policy analyst at the Brookings Institute in Washington, D.C. He's been on PBS, CNN, BBC, CNBC, also the author of Losing the New China. It's a great pleasure to present a landsman of mine, Ethan Gutman.